Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode on gut health. Gut health is super important for everybody, and I preface this, everybody needs to be paying attention to their gut health. And gut health is not just, I either have a sore stomach or I don't have a sore stomach. Gut health, poor gut health, manifests itself in many different ways within your body. And that's what we're going to cover today on things to look out for and how you can actually help manage any poor gut health issues. If you can, help me out, like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell on this video. That helps me and my channel out. If you're someone who's been looking for help with their health, both up here, mind, body, soul, please look at my pivot program. It's ashleymathieu.com. Link is in the description below. It's my 4-week online program where you can do it at your own pace on a tablet, your phone, a computer, wherever you are. It's available all online with your own login and password. Check it out if it's something that you're interested in. And if you've been looking for something that's really unique and personalized, please check out my pivot program. Again, link is in the bio. All right, let's get started. We're going to cover a few things to look out for. Now, I'm going to cover a good handful of them, but understand there's a lot. So we're going to cover the basics and a lot of the main issues that you need to look out for when it comes to poor gut health. Now, one of the easiest ones is having an upset stomach, whether that's getting up in the morning and immediately having a stomach ache, or maybe it's after almost anything you eat and you cannot put your finger on it. So a lot of people will have these stomach issues and start slowly picking out foods that give them stomach aches, thinking that they might be allergic or they have some sort of intolerance to the food. A lot of the times it's not actually an intolerance to the food, it's because your gut health sucks. And we'll cover near the end of this video of simple things you can look out for and things that you can do to help improve your gut health. And please understand, when you're tackling your gut health, you have to be patient, and it's a slow, methodical process. It's not something you do overnight. Like, don't go buy tea and literally shit your brains out for like 3 days. That's not what improves your gut health. One other big issue with poor gut health is poor sleep. A lot of people don't realize that having sleep issues is directly correlated with poor gut health. Things like parasites and candida are directly involved with poor sleep and stomach aches. Everything that I will cover in this video, at the end of it, watch this video through and through, and then what I want you to do is do your own homework, and I want you to look at signs and symptoms of candida and signs and symptoms of parasites. Now, fun fact, gonna kind of offshoot here, but in Canada, we don't test for a whole lot of parasites. The problem is that there are hundreds of different kinds of parasites that we can get. And no, you do not need to go on vacation to get these parasites. So unfortunately, a lot of GPs will write you off if you haven't traveled and you haven't had these certain symptoms of parasites. I've had parasites. I was written off by the doctor. So I went the functional medicine route and I was on a 6-week protocol with herbs. And let me tell you, the things that came out of me, I was like, that's not normal. But parasites are also a cause for thyroid issues, skin issues, stomach issues, lots of different issues. So if anything, watch this video. When you're done, go do some research and you will be astonished at the stuff that you find. And it's unfortunate that this stuff is not more looked at by our medical professionals. Now, in no means am I a medical professional. I'm sharing information based on my personal experience and my knowledge and working with functional medicine doctors as well as other MDs. So going back to food intolerances, again, we start to pick apart what we're eating and why we're getting stomach aches. Well, again, sometimes it's not actually the food that's the problem. Sometimes it is, but it also could be because you have issues with your microbiome. Again, parasites or candida. Maybe you have low stomach acid, so maybe you need to introduce some HCl. So things like that you need to look for. Having stomach issues doesn't mean something horrible. It could just mean that you need to supplement with either digestive enzymes or some HCl to help break down the food. Another big one is weight gain or issues with your weight when you're doing everything right and you're eating really healthy, but you can't really seem to get the weight off. Now, one reason could be your gut health. Your body is not able to digest and break apart all the nutrients that you need. Now, if you do have weight issues, there could be some other problems there. It could be thyroid, could be hormonal, could be a lot of different things. And that's why with anything, I always say, go get blood work, Pick yourself apart through blood work, and that way you can start working your way forward to find out, okay, what is happening with me? What things can we look at? What things can we try and move forward? Cravings are a huge one with poor gut health. So if you are craving, this could be an issue. This is a huge sign for gut issues. And again, cravings could come from either you eat too many carbs and sugars, so your body, it's like cocaine for your head, so you just crave it all the time. It could be a hormone problem if you're actually both female or male, could be a hormone problem at the same time. So again, blood work, see someone, whether it's a naturopath, functional medicine practitioner, nurse practitioner, someone that's more focused on either hormones, gut health, or both. Skin issues are a big thing, funny enough. So acne around the chin area, even a little bit up here, or even skin rashes on your arms or legs or on your body, like little dry patches. Those are also signs of gut issues. Parasites, candida. This is your body telling you that it's trying to get something out. So it's coming out through the skin. And this is your body's way of warning, be like, hey, something inside's not going well. So let's try and figure it out. Maybe you're really itchy. Maybe you're irritable. Maybe you have mood swings. These are, again, all signs of gut health. And the biggest one, autoimmune conditions. When our body has poor gut health, we also increase the inflammation in our body. Now, when you have increased inflammation, that can cause some autoimmune conditions and other health conditions in your body because your body is trying to fight and fix things all the time. Unhealthy gut can increase systematic inflammation in the body, and this messes with your entire immune system. And this is where you start running into autoimmune conditions where your body just attacks itself. And while it's attacking itself, it's not going after the invaders coming in your system. So you're literally just fighting with yourself internally. So to kind of recap really quickly, if you are having gut issues like bloating, gas, diarrhea, constipation, take note of all of that. If you're not having good sleep or if you're just crashing all the time during the day, also take note of this. If you have skin irritations, if you're having an issue with food where you literally just don't know what to eat anymore because everything just messes with your system, write it down. If you're having issues with cravings, sugar cravings, or just high carb or sugar, if you're having issues with weight gain or issues in that department, even headaches and brain fog are another big one. If you're having these issues, guys, please do your research. Now, what are some ways or people that you can see to help yourself? Well, the first step, like I said earlier, is go and research what is candida, how does it affect your body? What are parasites? How can they affect your system and your organs? Because parasites hide themselves in your organs, like liver flukes. I had no idea. They look like chickpeas and they live in your liver. So when you're done reading about it and educating yourself and being like, this can happen, look for a naturopath, and a naturopath that really deals with gut health. Or look for a functional medicine practitioner that also deals with gut health. Now, you can go to your GP, and hopefully your GP understands gut health and knows basic ways to help slowly increase your gut health. But if you're hitting a wall with your GP, then go to my first option, which is a naturopathic doctor or a functional medicine doctor or functional medicine practitioner, and they will more than likely have the tools that they need to help you. But at the end of the day, as I always say, we need to educate ourselves. And this is something that I teach in my Pivot program. And I talk about it there. And this is why I developed the Pivot program. So we have to start educating ourselves on health. So whether that's exercise, food, mindset, we have to be our own health advocates, especially now with everything that's happened with COVID and the shortages we're seeing in hospitals and how hard it is to see a health professional and how stressed out they are, so they might not spend enough time with us. So we need to do the work, guys. You can't just sit there and idle and have issues and expect to go see someone and then be given a pill. This is why I have my Pivot program. I want to be able to educate you so that when you have something going on, you have a little bit better knowledge of what's happening, and maybe you can take care of it yourself instead of either spending a lot of money at the hospital or wasting your time. Now, I've personally had issues with candida and with parasites, and let me tell you, when you are patient and you do the proper protocol, and yes, it could be 2 weeks, it could be 6 weeks, but when you're patient and you go through the steps to improve your gut health, it is night and day when you've fixed your problems. Yes, it takes dedication. And it takes motivation because a lot of people aren't motivated to eat pretty strictly for even if it's a short window of time. But this window that you have, whether it's 2 weeks or 6 weeks, can change you for the better. Instead of, I don't want to do that and I'm just going to keep being in pain the rest of my life. And what's horrible and shocking is that most people will sit there and still continue to do nothing because they're scared of change. Don't be scared of change. Understand yourself. Stop trying to understand the new iPhone. Like, so many people are so hyped with finding, oh, this new iPhone 552. Who cares? Put that excitement into understanding your own body. And right now, get the excitement into learning into your gut health if you're someone who's struggling with a lot of the signs and symptoms that I just spoke about. Because on a personal level, it has changed my life. You guys know if you're new to the channel, I'm big into biohacking, in case you haven't figured it out. If you're not new to the channel, you know this is no surprise. Biohacking is my thing, and I want to be able to help you guys do the same for you so that you're more motivated and confident for yourself. So again, if you haven't already liked and subscribed to my channel, please do. Again, it helps me. Hit the notifications bell. That's when you know when I put out a new video. And a lot of my content is all on biohacking. So if you're interested in learning more and you're interested in improving your lifestyle, you're in the right channel, because this is what I want to do. This is why I'm here. And there's more to come, but I'll drop that bomb a little later. I don't know if I can say that word on here. Thank you for watching. Go to the description below and check out my pivot program. I would love to have you in there. You also get put into a private Facebook group. Just saying. So until then, we'll see you guys later. Please comment below if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to help. Have a good one.